Queen Jetsina Bhutan presides over a ceremony in Gelavu. Prince Albert II and Princess Charlene of Monaco attend a charity gala in Paris. The royal family of the Netherlands participates in a volunteer campaign. And King Frederik X and Queen Mary of Denmark begin their state visit to Australia. All this and much more coming up next on your Royal Daily News. Good morning, everyone. I hope you all are having a wonderful weekend so far. My name is Alexandra, and welcome to your Royal Daily News for Sunday, March 15th, 2026. On Saturday, Their Majesties, King Frederik X and Queen Mary of Denmark began their state visit to Australia. This is the first state visit to Australia since the King's accession to the throne in January 2024. According to the Royal Court of Denmark, the visit aims to strengthen the already close relations between the Kingdom of Denmark and Australia across cultural, economic, and foreign policy areas. The program for the state visit will focus on cooperation on the green transition, economic security, and sustainable development, with 55 Danish companies participating in a business initiative focused on renewable energy and energy-efficient urban development. The state visit began with a welcoming ceremony hosted by members of the First Nations community at the Uluru National Park Cultural Center. Thereafter, Their Majesties visited the Kulata Academy Cafe, where they met with students training in tourism and hospitality through the National Indigenous Training Academy. This morning, Their Majesties arrived in Canberra, where they held a meeting with the Governor-General of the Commonwealth of Australia, Samantha Mostyn, at Government House. In the evening, Their Majesties attended a state banquet hosted by the Governor-General at Government House. On Saturday, Their Majesties, King Harald V and Queen Sonja of Norway, and His Royal Highness, Crown Prince Haakon of Norway, attended the famous Holmenkollen ski festival. According to the Royal Court of Norway, during the traditional 5,000-meter race, the royal family met with the Prime Minister of Canada, Mark Carney, in the royal stand. The Prime Minister is on an official visit to the Kingdom of Norway. On Friday, Her Majesty, Queen Mathilde of the Belgians, arrived at the Palais de Beaux-Arts in Brussels to view the exhibition entitled Bellezza e Bruttezza, Beauty and Ugliness in the Renaissance. The exhibition explores how artists in Italy and Northern Europe during the 15th and 16th centuries examined contrasting ideas of beauty and ugliness in their work, ranging from refined ideals of harmony to deliberately exaggerated or grotesque figures. Through paintings, drawings, and other works of art, the exhibition traces how artistic representations of beauty and ugliness evolved from the late 15th to the end of the 16th century, a period of significant cultural and artistic transformation in Europe. Bellezza e Bruttezza, Beauty and Ugliness in the Renaissance, is on display at the Palais de Beaux-Arts in Brussels until June 14, 2026. On Thursday, it was announced that Their Majesties, King Philippe and Queen Mathilde of the Belgians, will host an incoming state visit from Their Imperial Majesties, Emperor Naruhito and Empress Mosca of Japan in mid to late June 2026. The visit will take place on the occasion of the 160th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations between the Kingdom of Belgium and Japan. In a statement issued by the Chief Cabinet Secretary of the Government of Japan, Minoru Kihara, noted that the exchanges between the Imperial family of Japan and the Royal family of Belgium have long played an important role and strengthening the close relations between the two countries. He added that preparations for the visit are proceeding following repeated invitations extended by the government of Belgium. On Thursday evening, Their Majesties, King Philippe and Queen Mathilde of the Belgians, and His Royal Highness, Prince Laurent of Belgium, hosted the traditional spring concert in the throne room at the Palais Royal de Bruxelles. On Friday, Their Majesties, King Willem-Alexander and Queen Maxima of the Netherlands, as patrons of the Oranje Fonds, and Her Royal Highness, Princess Beatrix of the Netherlands, participated in the 22nd edition of NL Doet. Organized by the Oranje Fonds, NL Doet is the largest volunteer campaign in the Netherlands, held each year to encourage people to volunteer in their communities. For their part, Their Majesties joined volunteers to help renovate the courtyards of a residential care center for seniors and vulnerable individuals in Hoofddorp. In Amsterdam, Princess Beatrix spent the day helping to care for the animals at a petting zoo. On Friday evening, in Paris, Their Serene Highnesses, Prince Albert II and Princess Charlene of Monaco, accompanied by Mr. Gareth Whitstock, attended the second edition of the Proval Solidarité Charity Gala, held at the Four Seasons Hotel, George V. The gala was organized by Proval, the national union representing professional rugby players in France, which works to defend the rights of athletes and provide support throughout their careers and beyond. The evening brought together more than 300 guests, including former players, leading figures in rugby, and prominent representatives from the sporting community. The evening featured a charity auction, including a selection of exceptional items such as match-worn and autographed jerseys, as well as original works of art. The gala raised more than 120,000 euros for the Proval Solidarité Fund. According to the Palais Princier de Monaco, the Sovereign Prince couple, quote, generously donated tickets to the 2027 Rugby World Cup final in Australia, together with VIP invitations to the next Monaco Formula One Grand Prix. On Saturday, His Serene Highness, Prince Albert II of Monaco, celebrated his 68th birthday. Happy birthday. Or I should say, happy belated birthday, Your Serene Highness. On Thursday, the Sovereign Prince, accompanied by the Minister of Foreign Affairs and Cooperation of the Principality of Monaco, Ms. Isabelle Barrow-Amadei, and the Chief of Staff and the Private Secretary to the Sovereign Prince, Mr. Olivier Wendon, received letters of credence from newly appointed ambassadors to the Principality of Monaco at the Palais Princier de Monaco. The newly appointed ambassadors are from the Republic of the Philippines, the Republic of Finland, the Republic of Iceland, the Kingdom of Sweden, and the Sovereign Order of Malta. The letters of credence is a formal document in which a foreign head of state informs the sovereign that he or she has recently appointed the ambassador as the official representative of his or her country in the Principality of Monaco. Upon receiving the letters of credence, formalizes the ambassador's entry into office in the Principality of Monaco. On Friday, it was announced that His Holiness, Pope Leo XIV, will hold an audience with Their Majesties, King Felipe VI and Queen Letizia of Spain at the Apostolic Palace in the Vatican on Friday, March 20th. Following the audience, the King will formally assume the position a proto-canon of the Papal Basilica of Santa Maria Maggiore. The honorary title of proto-canon of the Papal Basilica of Santa Maria Maggiore is traditionally held by the kings of Spain, a distinction historically associated with the Crown of Spain's long-standing patronage of the Basilica. It was also announced that His Holiness will carry out his first apostolic visit to the Kingdom of Spain from June 6th to 12th, 2026. It will mark the first papal visit to the country in 15 years, following the visit of the late Pope Benedict XVI in 2011. On Thursday, His Majesty Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah Brunei, His Royal Highness Crown Prince Billah Bolkiah Brunei, and His Royal Highness Prince Abdul Mateen Brunei presided over the state opening of the first meeting of the 22nd session of the Legislative Council in Bandar Seri Begawan. The opening marked the start of the debate on the national budget for the financial year 2026-2027. The opening also marked the Sultan's first public appearance since undergoing knee surgery earlier this year. In his speech, the Sultan called on authorities to strengthen road safety and improve infrastructure for road users following a recent tragedy that claimed the lives of 2 cyclists. He also stressed the importance of integrity and good governance, warning that corruption and abuse of power must not be tolerated. The Sultan further urged continued efforts to strengthen Brunei's economy through diversification and strategic investment as part of the country's long-term development plan, Brunei Vision 2035. On Friday, Her Royal Highness Princess Savir Vanavari of Thailand viewed an exhibition showcasing Thai textile heritage and community handicrafts at the Praiwa Silk Weaving Arts and Crafts Center of Ban Pon in Kalasin Province. The center was established under the royal initiative of the late Queen Sirikit, the Queen Mother of Thailand, to preserve the traditional Praiwa silk weaving of the Phu Thai community, a distinctive textile tradition of northeastern Thailand. During the visit, the princess viewed the works of 30 groups presenting Thai textile traditions and community handicrafts, including artisans specializing in Praiwa silk weaving and other traditional textiles from Kalasin and surrounding communities. At the end of her visit, the princess watched a cultural performance of traditional dance presented by local community groups and students from local schools. The performance celebrated the cultural heritage of the Phu Thai people and honored the long-standing royal support for Thailand's traditional arts and crafts. On Friday, Her Majesty Queen Jetsun of Bhutan, along with other members of the royal family, attended a blessing ritual for the future Kurukule Center in Gyeongju, Mindfulness City. The ritual marked an important step in the establishment of the Kurukule Center, a Buddhist spiritual complex that will form part of the sacred and cultural landscape of Gyeongju, Mindfulness City. According to the Royal Court of Bhutan, the center will be built around a 5-story temple dedicated to the goddess Jetsunna Kurukula. The center will be designed as a living mandala, incorporating traditional Buddhist symbolism into its layout. The center will include meditation halls, teaching pavilions, and traditional mani walls. And there you have it. Thank you all so much for joining me this afternoon. I really do appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow on Monday, March 16th, with all the latest royal news and events. Until then, enjoy your Sunday afternoon, everyone, and I will see you all tomorrow. Take care and God bless.